Mm. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. Come on in. I'm excited. I'm really happy you're here. Feeling peace. That's what we're going to do today. And we're going to explore something that is kind of scary: fear. There's this gal. Her name is Carolyn Paul. Paul is her last name, and I suggest you look her up because she has a very interesting take on fear, and she knows it well. She was a firefighter in California when female firefighters were not exactly commonplace. She's done some crazy things like climbing the cables, those big wire cables in the Golden Gate Bridge, climbing them with some friends in the dark. And she does this thing called the luge, and you may have seen it in the Winter Olympics. It's where you lie down on this little tiny sled and you go like 70 or 80 miles an hour and zipping around. So she, Carolyn Paul, understands fear. And she describes fear this way: hey, fear is just one of many sensations, emotions, and judgments that you can have in an experience. And she suggests that you just place fear alongside some of the other sensations, thoughts, feelings that you're having in that moment. Just place it, instead of focusing on the fear and making that the largest thing, put fear in its place alongside all the other things. And so I've decided what I'm going to do today is address fear, my fear about actually doing this live stream. Now, there's fear here. Will I mess up? Will I forget what I'm doing? Will I stumble over my words? Will I do like I did yesterday and leave a goofy thing up on the screen, something about StreamYard in the comments? Well, there's fear there, and I'm noticing that this fear is in my throat, and it kind of goes down to my left shoulder. I can feel it. It's there. And I also feel some other sensations. So there's the fear. And what else do I feel? I'm just tuning in to what I'm feeling. And right here, I'm feeling excitement. So I can focus on the excitement. The fear is still here. I still feel it, but there's excitement. And there's curiosity is up here somewhere, right about in here. I'm feeling curiosity and excitement and fear. And so now I am just playing inside, leveling things out. Ah, yeah, there's fear, but there's excitement, there's curiosity, and there's some other stuff too, but I think you get the point. And so now they're all level, and I'm paying attention to each of them, and each of them is feeding this experience that I'm having right now, sharing this live stream with you. So let's get to the practical portion. The practical portion that we have in each one of these Finding Peace live streams. How do we use this in our life? Well, we remember that when we are feeling fear, when we are afraid, we can notice that there's other emotions, other sensations, other information that we can notice. So we're not saying beat down the fear or change the fear. Fear has a very useful purpose. And you've heard all the stories about, oh yeah, when we were on the savannah, when we were in the jungle, there was the jaguar. Well, whatever, okay? But you know that there is fear that serves a useful purpose. And there are other feelings as well. So just notice them in your life when you're afraid, maybe afraid to approach someone, or afraid to share your art with someone, or afraid to take the next step that you really want to take, but you've got this fear. Pause and say, hey, yes, I notice fear, and I notice this, and that, and that, and this, and I can live with them together right now. And fear has its place, the other emotions and feelings and sensations have their place, and I can do the living that I truly want to live in this life. So practically, just notice fear and the other sensations and place them on a level playing field. Peace. Now, we'll have the simultaneous peace. We will feel the peace that is all around and throughout everything together now. And I invite you to feel this peace as you live through your day. And you might just share it with someone else. I wish you this peace, and I'll talk with you tomorrow.